Hi, friends. Welcome back to Belly Vents. Today, we're here with Lucy Diaz from I
Hi.
Love Lucy Nails. I want to
Hi.
thank you for doing this for me today.
Welcome.
I'm so excited.
I know, me too.
I'm going to jump right in and just ask,
Mhm.
before doing nails, who were you?
I was a young mom trying to figure things out. I worked at a dental office. I managed two offices. I just moved out on my own. So literally figuring things out.
How old were you at the time?
20.
When did this go from something that, you were just doing on the side to something that you started taking seriously?
I would say between the time I moved out from my mom's to COVID. So moving out from my mom's, I lived on my own in an apartment with my daughter. Rent was kicking my ass. Like, wow. Like when you have rent, but you're like still spending money like you don't have rent. Yeah. That was what I was doing. I need something to like help me out a little bit, like a little side gig, something. And growing up, I've always gravitated towards nails. I wanted my nails done, and my mom couldn't afford to get my nails done. So I just got into it. I had a bunch of like these little gel polishes, and I'm like, wait, like I can do something with this. That was like 2018. And then once COVID hit, I was tired of like sacrificing my time with my daughter. I wanted to be, I guess, more in control of how I spent my time away from her. COVID hit. For what I was risking, I didn't feel appreciated where I was working. And I just literally called it quits. I'm like, I need to be there for my daughter. The kids were doing the virtual learning at the time, and she was with her grandmother, which love her for that. But the language barrier was there. I'm like, how much is she really learning if she doesn't have anyone there to like kind of guide her? And you know,
Yeah.
I said bye bye dental office, and I'm doing nails full time.
Wow.
Yeah, but it took some time because I also got scared. COVID was a crazy time, and I stopped taking clients for a while. Even though I had the dental office job, I was also, on the side doing nails. So once I quit the office job, I'm like, okay, like this is cool and all, but it's getting kind of crazy. Be taking clients into my home. God forbid they give me something or vice versa. Yeah, that's how I started full time.
It must have been scary, especially during COVID.
It was scary, especially because you're letting people into your home. And I had the advantage that the salons were closed. So everyone, once they saw I was doing nails, everyone wanted to do their nails with me. At some point, I'm like, okay, like, I don't know if you remember, I wasn't taking clients for a long time, like new clients.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's a lot's going on. It was scary. It was a scary time.
Yeah.
Letting strangers in your home, period, is a scary time.
Yeah, COVID was already like such a scary time for people.
Yeah.
And for you to put yourself out there, again, physically,
Mhm.
but also taking a risk in your career
Right,
choice
yeah.
during a time where like a lot of
Everything was
unknown.
uncertain.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was crazy.
That takes a lot of bravery, I
And
feel.
I will say, like, it also helped having my husband's support. If I was still on my own, there is no way I would have given up like a stable paycheck every week or every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, I would not have been able to do that.
Yeah.
So
I said that, ladies, because let me not say ladies, everybody, because having the right partner really makes a difference in being able to accomplish things like
behind
that.
every business owner is a support system, whether it be your friend, your partner, your parents. You need support.
Amen. I know you said that you were doing a little bit of both at 1st. So how did that look like, especially being a mom?
I was in the dental office. We didn't start with patients till 9, but he wanted us there 8:30, 8:45. And I wasn't done at the office till 7 p.m. Then I still had a client waiting for me after work outside my home. So I was leaving work, picking up my daughter from her grandmother's house. 7:30, I'm home and there's a client already waiting for me. Wow. Looking back at it, it makes me a little emotional because I legit felt like I spent no time with Casey. But small sacrifices because now it's a lot more stable. Those were my days. Very, very long days, but they were worth it.
And I know as moms, we want to be there for like every single moment, but I'm sure that Casey remembers moments now more than she does when you were making those sacrifices.
100%. 100.
So I know you mentioned that you've always gravitated towards nails, even at a young age. Why though? What about nails pulled you in?
I can't tell you. I honestly like, you know, when someone tells you no and you want something that much more because they're telling you no.
Yes.
I think that's what it was. I remember wanting to get my nails done all the time, like as a middle school kid, high school. And my parents had this thing going, if they all can't do it, no one can do it. Like with me and my sisters, we were three. And so my mom felt like if she let me get my nails done, she had to let my sisters get their nails done too.
Yeah.
And it was too much for them. It was no, 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 no. Remember one Christmas, she like asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And this is the time where the nails are $25. Wow. And she got me this gel polish kit, literally brought everything for a gel manicure. And I just started doing it and I loved it. I did it on my sisters, my mom, cousins. I worked at Aldo in high school, and literally my coworkers after work would come to my bedroom in my mom's house to do their little gel manis. And I loved it. And I would watch videos on, you know, like how to perfect the gel manicures. And then, you know, how YouTube suggests other videos. So then I started seeing videos on like hard gel and acrylic. And I'm like, oh, I could do that. And I did that, you know, like.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It's
Yeah.
interesting though, because like, even though you say nothing pulled you in, your determination did.
Right.
Like, some people hear no and it ends there.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like you heard no and you were like, okay, well now I got to figure out how I'm going to do it myself then.
Right.
You know, I guess your determination is what pulled you into that.
Yeah. And I remember I had my friends, I would do their toes. Like they would lay on my bed and I would do their toes. Like it was a time. It was a great time.
Imagine like looking back at that now and like where you are.
Like she would be so proud of me.
She is.
You know?
She is proud. What do you think it is about you that your clients keep coming back for?
I'm honest. I'm honest and I am myself in the raw. Don't sugarcoat. I don't hide things. I don't pretend. If a client wants something and I don't know how to do it, I'm gonna tell her, girl, like I've never done this before. You know, maybe next time. Like, let me perfect this before I do it on you. Because I always say perfect your craft before you start charging for it. Some places you go, like, yeah, I can do that. And they'll do the complete opposite or something that you don't want done.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like just because I'm just honest about what I do. Like, I'm honest and I have my boundaries and people respect me for that, I feel. And then the work is one of a kind, you know?
Yeah, it is. I can definitely vouch for that. It lasts.
Yeah, like it's also, I tell everyone, like there's room in this industry for everybody. Like everyone brings their own sazon to what they're doing. There's so many nail techs that I follow. I'm like, oh my God, her work is beautiful. And they bring their own personality into it so that it makes it even that much more, you know, great.
Yeah.
You know, you build relationships with people, you hear people out, you go through seasons with them, like you follow through. Like I remember what you told me last appointment. What's going on now? You know, like people love that. People love to feel like they were heard.
It's more than just a nail appointment.
100%. Like I know y'all see the memes and everything, but it's true. It definitely is more.
It really
just
is that fun in here.
It is. It is. A little sad sometimes too. We be crying. We cry.
We're just girls. It's okay.
But it's a great time.
I mean, somebody who's been her client personally, I also have to say that you're somebody who's consistent. There are no surprises. What you say is what it is. When it comes to a service, that's important.
Especially down to the time.
Yes.
Girl.
I feel like, unfortunately, you know, there are certain situations where you depend on a professional and they aren't that consistent. Deposit fees or appointment times or what they can offer gets blurred.
Right.
And I think that can be frustrating on both ends. So
100%.
I will say that I think is something that is also a good quality of you as a business owner. What's something this business has taught you that people wouldn't expect?
Honestly, to believe in myself, to believe in me. It's not going to get done unless I do it. So, you know, I have to do it. Do it scared, do it sad, mad, angry, just get it done. And every time I do what I say I'm going to do, it's just another boost of confidence for me, you know? So that's huge because a lot of the times you're so insecure about, you know, making big moves and naturally so, you know, we don't come from this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I did it on my own, I have to say it out loud sometimes because sometimes like you downplay it, you don't celebrate your small wins. And
Yeah.
I feel like that's important. Celebrate you, believe in you, do things. You've done it before, why not do it again?
I love that.
You know? Yeah.
That's such a good answer. What do people get wrong about being a nail tech?
That it's just all fun and games, that you make millions of dollars. Like I really feel like people think that nail techs are, and they can be, like we can take it, depends on how far you want to take it. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and it's something that you have to love. Because if you don't, like you will not make it in the industry, down to dealing with people, down to financials, inventory, like it's a lot. And so that's why I say you have to love it. You can't just get into anything cosmetology. I think anything, period, but cosmetology especially, because a lot of us women, we're particular. We like our nails a certain shape, a certain color. Like you have to love it. And I'm not saying the client is always right, because clients be wrong sometimes, but like, you know, try to understand people and don't take everything as like a jab at you, or, you know, like.
Services are personalized, so that in itself is work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of remembering, a lot of patience. It's a lot, but I love it. And so when you love it, it doesn't feel like a lot.
Yeah.
You know, you just do it.
What would you say was the hardest season for you while building this? Like where you really felt the pressure of being a business owner in this business?
Sounds crazy, but when I was planning my wedding.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
No, like, wow. I was just spreading myself out way too thin. Talking about, you know, seeing 5 to 7 clients a day. Then you got to get on meetings and planning and the arguing, and it was a lot for me. I even feel sometimes like I didn't show up my best self for my business, for my clients during that time, because there were other things that were a lot more important for me. And I always tried to do it all. And it was very humbling, because I had to realize that, okay, sit back, relax. It's okay to like not see your full roster of clients in one day.
Yeah.
You know, like dial it back, maybe down to 5 clients while you're doing this, so that you're not, you know, working yourself out. Burnout is so real.
Yeah.
I felt very burnt out during that time. I did. It was events here, trips here. It was a lot. It was beautiful, but it was definitely a lot.
See, that's a different perspective to take in. For those who don't know, Lucy got married very recent. And so she was already well established in her career. It really doesn't matter where in I guess your progress or success you are in your business, the stress can come at any time. And you have to be prepared for it. I mean, that's what it takes as a business owner.
Tackle it on the best way that you can. And the best way you can is always the best way, because it's all you can do.
I know,
You know, and you get through it. And again, another confidence boost.
I've learned that before. If today all you can give is 40% and you give 40, then you gave 100.
Listen, like, it's all you can do. We have to kind of relax. Everything's fine.
Love when you say that.
I have a tattoo. Did I ever show you?
Fine. No, I don't think so.
Everything's
fine.
Everything's fine. Yeah.
Did you ever feel at any moment during this journey that you had to choose between being a nail tech and being a mom?
Yeah, I feel that all the time.
I think as moms, we kind of do.
I feel it all the time. The mom guilt is so real. Just yesterday, she asked me, Mommy, is there a Monday or a Friday that you just don't work after you pick me up from school? Are you kidding? I'm going to do it next month. Because are you kidding?
Yeah.
At that point. But I feel like it's just like, it's like a give and take. You give 1 month, and then the next time you take what you gave, in the sense where, okay, I worked an entire month straight through last month. This month, I dedicate the extra time to my child. You know what I mean? You always have to choose between the two, but some way, somehow you do the two.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know?
Moms do it. And you do all of this for her.
Right.
Ultimately. So.
Yeah. And also her seeing me working as much as I work, it's also teaching her something.
Yeah.
Remember, not too long ago, you told me how she was talking about me.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
She was talking me up. And that in itself just is another reason for why. Like, I want her to always feel like I'm, doing the best that I can. Without the pressure of, you have to do this now,
Yeah. How would you say this career has changed you as a woman?
I feel that I've become a lot more intentional in who I allow, um, in the things that I do on the day to day. Because it takes up so much of my time, it kind of forces me to, or gives me the want to prioritize more of my time and enjoy, I guess, the fruits of my labor, you know? And definitely maturity comes with it too. You know, I feel like we grow with everything, and this business, just as it's grown, my clientele has expanded, so have I,
Yeah.
you know? So,
Amen.
amen.
What does success look like for you today or in general?
Success to me in general is different means of income, more time with family, all while all the financials and everything else is already figured out. Working less and enjoying more,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. But it takes time to get there, you know? So I'm on my way.
Yeah.
I feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
I think you're so close.
Yeah. More time with family, with my husband, my daughter, my parents, sisters. I feel like I do that now, you know, but a little more elevated, I guess, later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get better.
Right.
And that's already a goal of yours. So you're already halfway there,
Right,
you know,
right.
once you've already put that intention out and you make a goal, that's like the hardest part, actually applying it.
Doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
But then once you do it, you're like, wow, I did it.
Yeah,
You know?
this isn't that bad.
I
you
think
know?
that this episode, like, a lot of confidence overall. Like,
Yes.
owning a business is just like, wow, I'm a bad bitch.
Yes.
Like, I did that.
Yes,
And I'm a mom,
exactly.
homeowner, a wife. Are you kidding?
This is the point
Yeah.
of belly events in general. It's to not only share stories of like hustlers and business owners and creators or just honestly working people, but to like have my guests reflect on what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to know how many hours you spend doing nails. I want to know why you spend that many hours doing nails, you know?
Right.
And I feel like that the why in general, in when you choose something or when you apply to something, is really what helps people like envision it and like encourage them to move forward.
100%.
Not just the what. It's really like, why are you doing this? Who is it for?
We see that. It's got to feel something in you.
Yes. Okay, Lucy. So my last question to you today is, what would you tell a mom who feels like she has to put her dreams on pause?
You don't.
Oh,
You don't. Don't let society tell you what you can and can't do, what you have to do, what you don't do. Just do it. And personally, for me, being a mom was the fire that I needed
Amen.
to do it. And I feel like there is no such thing as what you can't do as a mom. Like, you gave birth. Do you remember?
That's the hardest thing.
Do you remember what you did? I remember.
Do you?
Right. So, you know, with that same confidence that you gave birth to your baby, you know, put your best foot forward and just do it. Is that a good answer?
Yeah, that's a great answer.
I feel like they're so like mediocre, the answers, but it's just like,
No,
it's literally what I've held
That's how
on to.
it is.
You know, if I don't do it, I'm going to feel shittier if I don't do it, you know? So
it's cliche quotes are called cliche because
For a
they're
reason.
used often.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
the point. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode At Your Fingertips with Lucy, where we learned today that being a mom and being a business owner is just a matter of believing yourself. Oh, by the way, this is Marlo.
say hello.
Marlo, say hi. Bye.
Bye.